Yo my drillers and G's. What's up, and today we're back with a daily upload. Thanks for the support on my last video on YouTube and Instagram. I want 10 subscribers as soon as possible, and if that can happen, that would be legit. Today we're gonna be reacting to this video from T-Spill about Trisha Paytas and their little beef going on. Another non-binary influencer we're gonna be diving into. Also, follow my Instagram to see what silly shenanigans I get up to there. Anyway peeps, let's go.
Trisha Paytas is dragging BuzzFeed, David Dobrik is getting kicked out of parties, and Trisha Paytas has made up with Shane Dawson, Jeffree Star, and Ethan, but not David.
Okay. Good for her. I personally don't like Shane Dawson nor Jeffree Star regarding my own reasons. I don't know why she hasn't forgiven David Dobrik though. Hopefully we can find out.
Exposed. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed. You are.
Nothing but a groovy intro. I like how the video includes this. Cool.
So let's start off with Trisha Paytas. Trisha uploaded episode 3 of their Enemies podcast, which honestly, I really didn't even think we would make it this far. In this week's episode, Trisha actually gave us an update on the whole BuzzFeed situation. You see, a few months ago, a BuzzFeed article came out where this journalist went and interviewed Gabby Hanna, and it caused a lot of drama. Gabby talked about the highs and lows of her career online and mentioned that Trisha Paytas played a part in ruining her career. Imagine you had—
In all honesty, I'm really not that astonished. She has a history of doing this stuff, and I really don't see any gain of getting into beef. Wait. Let me search who Gabby Hanna is if I'm not mistaken. Oh. I do recognize her. My bad.
Also did an interview with this exact same journalist. She came over to Trisha's house, interviewed them and their entire family, and apparently everything went fine. Trisha said when she left though, everyone kind of had a funny feeling. The journalist kept asking Trisha questions about Gabby Hanna, even though Trisha made it clear that they didn't want to be mentioned next to Gabby in any article. As we can see, that didn't end up happening. After Gabby's article came out, Trisha went off on a huge rant and pleaded that BuzzFeed no longer runs their article after putting their name next to Gabby in Gabby's article. Well, looks like that's not gonna happen either. On this week's podcast, Trisha said this journalist is still messaging them, asking invasive questions, contacting Trisha's family, and crossing boundaries after Trisha told them not to contact them anymore.
I write her on my birthday because I had such bad anxiety that night. I just had that feeling. I wrote to her. I said, "Hi, Scotchy. Wonderful meeting you." I posted all the receipts on my Twitter. Yeah, thank you again for coming out to interview me. I really feel honored. It was a nice chat. Because again, it's nice. If people want to interview me, it's nice. I just wanted to email this morning to ask that if my story is published, to please omit.
Damn. She talks faster than she looks. Oh. That's body shaming, isn't it? Better keep shut, Ben.
Trisha said even during the interview, the journalist was crossing boundaries. Trisha's whole family was over for their birthday, and the journalist apparently took that as an open door to interview the whole family. I guess some sensitive topics were brought up because Trisha claims their mom was in tears trying to get through the whole interview. The journalist also made comments about Moses being quiet, and Trisha said that's because he had a really bad feeling. Trisha then emailed the journalist one last time and said, "Do not email me ever again." And once again, that didn't happen either.
She writes to me yesterday. "I wanted to get back in touch now because we're wrapping up the editing process on the profile. I want to make sure it has to be the most up-to-date information in it. Would you be willing to get back on the phone with me? I knew a few things have changed in your life. Would be great to comment. I'm also reaching out to your family for some— leave my family alone. You have some time this week before we'll be publishing the profile on August 9th. Do not post me, BuzzFeed. I want no association with you. I want no association with you."
Then, to top it all off, the journalist asked Trisha why bringing up Gabby Hanna makes them so upset, after they literally told her why. I think one of the most invasive questions the journalist asked was about Trisha's fertility in regards to Ela.
What? How the f is that relevant for an interview? If I ever have an interviewer like this, I'd sue them straight away. I totally stand by that, guys. Not a good start at all. This video has now put me in a shitty mood.
The journalist asked Trisha to comment on the rumor that they left frenemies because they felt uncomfortable about Hila's pregnancy since they suffer from fertility issues. They said, that's the question. While we're talking about Trisha Paytas, we have to talk about this TikTok they posted this week. The TikTok was using that
I like you, have a cupcake sound?
And they used it with different influencers' name over it, and I was kind of surprised to see the name choices.
I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake. I like you, have a cupcake.
So, Ethan, Shane Dawson, and Jeffree Star are all fine. But according to Trisha, David Dobrik is the worst out of all of them.
I can't wait to see the reason why. This ought to be good.
They captioned the video, of all the people I've had beef with, there's only one truly evil, non-human reptilian I've ever come in contact with that has no remorse for anything.
Excuse me? You clearly are the definition of reptilian. You look like a stuffed up Komodo dragon. I'm in a bad mood and you've just upgraded my fury. I understand that you don't like a certain influencer because of previous beef, but you have no right to bring them back up and insult them in such a way. Bitch, be talking about remorse when you have no remorse for yourself physically nor mentally. You clearly are a wannabe Hollywood from Cool World and you are obsessed with beef relentlessly. Anyway guys, enough of the roast. Let's continue the video.
Anyways, people in the comments of this TikTok are kind of mad at Trisha for lumping Ethan in with the legs of Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. The only difference is Ethan actually liked you. You can't put Ethan on the same level as the other three. Ethan was the only one that cared about you. Another person pointed out how there was a time that Trisha was saying Shane was the most evil person they knew. You literally said that Shane made a deal with the devil and went on and on about how he's pure evil, and now you switched back to David?
Trisha, you've contradicted yourself so much and your own followers are literally on you. Trisha, you wouldn't realize that you're in the wrong if it punched you in the face. Guys, I'm surprised that she's not even cancelled yet. This is honestly hoe behavior coming from you, fam. Shame on you.
Now, speaking of David Dobrik, we actually have a story this week about David and his friends getting kicked out of a party. So, David Dobrik went to Lollapalooza with all the vlog squad and later held an after party. Someone from Insider actually went to the party and they ended up getting pictures of him, and it seems like he still has a ton of fans lining up to meet him and is having a great time. Well, it looks like David isn't that popular everywhere he goes. Apparently, David tried to get into a different after party and ended up being kicked out. Ethan from H3H3 posted a video titled "David Dobrik Kicked Out of Lollapalooza Party" and had inside information about what happened. I guess David isn't as popular still as he might think he is. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about everything down below. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up button because it really does help my channel, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you D-Spill for this video. Anyway guys, I hope this video and my roast has put this Karina Garcia looking piece of crap in its bloody place. Anyway guys, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and support me if you can. I'll be taking a short break from uploading on YouTube, but I'll occasionally be on Instagram keeping in touch with you guys. In a bit, my G's out there. Safe.